When God delivered his people from exile, they didn't have to flee in fear. They weren't running for their lives. Why? Because God used a pagan king Cyrus to accomplish his plan. Isaiah 45:1 even calls Cyrus God's anointed. And in Ezra 1:1-4, we see that Cyrus gave the Jewish exiles permission to return to Jerusalem, with royal approval and protection. But even more important than a king's permission was God's presence. The Lord promised to go before them to show the way and come behind them to guard their steps. And this physical return from exile was just a glimpse of a much greater return that God was preparing, the restoration of our souls through the true servant, Jesus Christ. In Isaiah 52 and 53, the servant is introduced as someone who would be high and lifted up, yet he would suffer deeply. That servant is Jesus. Isaiah says he would be beaten so badly, his appearance would be disfigured beyond recognition. He was sinless, perfect, yet he was wounded for our transgressions, bruised for our iniquities. Why? Because we needed cleansing. Hebrews 10:14 says, "For by a single offering he has perfected for all time those who are being sanctified." And 1 Peter 1:2 tells us that believers are sprinkled with his blood for the forgiveness of sins. This is what Jesus did for us. He didn't deserve the pain. He didn't deserve the rejection. But he took it all so that we could be free, so that we could walk in the light, forgiven and redeemed. And because of his sacrifice, he is now highly exalted, our risen Lord, seated at the right hand of the Father. Being a Christian isn't always easy. The world may mock you. Temptation may chase you. But there is such joy in knowing that you are never alone. You have a friend who sticks closer than a brother. His name is Jesus Christ, and he will never leave your side. So today, take a moment to thank him. Thank your Savior. Thank your best friend, the one who loved you enough to suffer in your place. And always remember, no matter what you're going through, stay close to Jesus, stay strong in your faith, and stay blessed. If you enjoyed learning about the Bible, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment about what story you want to see next.